muted. Hello, and welcome to Craft Hour with Ava. I hope that you all are doing great. I hope that you're going into a great weekend and that things are going to go super well with your projects, with your crochet, with whatever you're working on, even if it's yard work and mowing, whatever it is you do on a Saturday. I hope it goes well and brings you joy. Be sure to find joy in every day because it makes the whole world better. It truly does. Let's see who's here. I see Lily T. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Hawkins Family Adventure. Now, are you fishing this morning? Good morning. Lady Crochet. Hello, and thanks for being here. Good morning. The Bud Files. Good morning. Thanks for being here. All right. Well, I'm going to be soon working on some amigurumi projects. And so I thought, well, I still have a few supplies. I got to order the safety eyes. I got to order the little tool that pushes them together because I know my arthritis hands are not going to handle that well. So I'll just do that in the first place and have a good start. What else was there? There was something else I need to... Oh, the stuffing for the little animals. So I need to get that ordered before I officially start because you add... It's my understanding looking at the pattern, you don't add the eyes when you're done. You add them as you go. So when I get to that row, I need to have them to attach to the project. So I will wait till I get them in. But in the meantime, I thought I'll practice working in a circle because when you're making heads and some of these parts for the projects, you're working in circles. And so that will be a good use of my time. So, and you know, it's always good to practice. Always good to practice because when Mom got here, we made some coasters and some little mug cozies. And during those projects, we worked in circles. But that's been about 6 months ago, probably. So here's my book I'm going to be practicing from. I'm going to learn the puff stitch, and I'm going to learn this basket weave stitch. But one thing at a time. That's what we have to tell ourselves so we can not get frustrated with our work, right? Unless you're one of those people that just soars through things and you absorb it really quickly. That is not me. I have to practice and work at it. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Get my little circle started. Now, everybody does their beginning of their circle different. Some do it the way I'm going to do it, and others use the magic circle. Whichever way you prefer is fine. All right. So get this going around here. So I know Lily is working on a king size bedspread. Is it a bedspread or is it like for the top of the bed or is it a blanket? All I know is it's going to be gorgeous. And my allergies are kicking in this morning already. I haven't even been outside yet. But Lily's working on a blanket / bedspread for a king-size bed. And I believe Sandra is working on a blanket as well. Let's see. Oh, Sandra's working on an Afghan and a queen size Afghan. All right. Well, I'm going to put a little bit of music on. I just heard my neighbor sneeze. Did you hear my neighbor sneeze? He's outside. doing some yard work. Lady Crochet is making a sweater. Nice. Oh, allergies are wonderful. But so is being outside. So for me, it goes hand in hand. Although I haven't even been outside yet this morning. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh, music. Music is what I'm looking for. That may come on kind of loud. I'll turn it down. Let's see. That's at 18. Just don't want it too loud. I'll put it right there. And if that's too loud, you can let me know. But I don't think that's too loud on my end. Now I'm gonna have the sniffles for a little bit because I'm sneezing. Lily says mine is a king size. I'm only 6 rows in. Hey, with it that big, each row is gonna take a while, isn't it? Each row takes quite a bit of time. So even though you're saying you're only 6 rows in, that is a lot of work. That is a lot of work done. It's really hard to see. Stitches. There we go. So I'm using an H hook because right now where my vision is at, an H hook is very comfortable for me. Okay. I'm having to kind of count as I go because I'm increasing. But this red is hard to see. I didn't anticipate that being an issue. It is, it loosens up here. Like, easier to see. I also feel it. Do it by feel. Yeah, I think it's going to loosen up as I get this row done. It'll be easier to see. That was a 1, this is a 2. There. So I'll go ahead and do one here. Oops. Not a single crochet. It needs a double crochet right there. And there's my join. Okay. Hey, there's Nightbot reminding us that we are amazing. Don't ever forget that. Because you are. So that looks a little tight. But there it is. Alright, we'll do the next row. 53. Alright. I am so ready for summer and all the things going on. Mark Twain on Maine is the kickoff to our festivals here. Hannibal is a big, big festival town, and a lot of them we go to support everybody, and some of them we play music at. Today, I don't think I have the energy to go down and walk. It's a lot of walking. But a good time, for sure. So our summer activities are officially kicking off this weekend here in town. And There's a lot of fun to be had. This is a river town, a little town on the river, and I enjoy living here. We're in town, but we're also just minutes to the country. And being out in nature brings me joy. So living here makes me happy. All right, let's see. That one. That's a joy there. Okay, so it's turning into a little hat, and that's not what I wanted. So start over. This is why we practice. And this is why I check every row as I go. Absolutely. I'm just gonna blink, and it's gone. I'm just gonna do it again. I don't know if I have my stitches too tight or if my count was off. But we are gonna do that again. And it's okay to do it over. Hey, do-overs are a wonderful gift that's available to us. So I never feel bad about do-overs at all. And I hope that you don't either. Well, it's a learned skill. How do you make a circle? It's a learned skill. I'm going to make it bigger this time, just for practice reasons. I tend to work better from a video than I do a pattern book. So that's what I would suggest, is to find a video tutorial on how to do that. I think would be the easiest way to do that. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Okay, there's my beginner circle. Okay, so my center circle is good. It's nice and flat. So that's good. Okay. And then here. Try to keep it nice and loose this time. Also, my count might have been off. You never know. That's why I'm practicing. And then when I start my project, I'll just be ready to go. And hopefully it'll be nice and smooth going. The pups are doing good. They got neutered yesterday, and Mojo was out of it. I mean, he came home. He slept all the way home. He came home, got right, and he put himself in his crate. The door was wide open, and we left it open. But he went right to his crate and went to bed. We didn't hear a peep out of him until right before we went to bed. He got up and ate and got a drink of water. And then we did crate him for the night. We don't usually crate them for the night, but they said not to let them eat a whole lot. So we just put them both in their. Stevie slept in his crate. Mojo slept in his crate. And thought that would be the best way to manage that while we're sleeping, right? Then everybody ate this morning, so that's good. Let's see. Where do I join this? Get it out. All right, there's where I join it. I don't know why this red is hard for me to see. Do not know. That's already kind of trying to bunch up there. Did it like I said. Where's the... That's it. Okay. Well, let's try another row. 1, 2. Here. I think I'm going to have to go back to doing what I used to do when I was doing a work that I had to count every stitch. I have this little red apron that I put on. When I'm wearing the red apron, you know, if I'm crocheting, you do not talk to me because I'm counting, and I might get grumpy about it. You wait till I stop, then you talk to me. That has saved many arguments and hurt feelings in my house. So I think for working it around, I might have to put my red apron on. Let loose. Oops. That should be my joint. Yes. Right there. I was still doing that. Okay, maybe I have too many in my center. Did 6. All right, here we go again. This is how I learn, folks. Don't feel bad for me. Okay. 1. Oh, they're doing single crochets. Okay, let's try that. 1. I'm doing single crochet. I don't know if I'll be able to tell what I'm doing. So let's get one of these out. We got a stitch marker. In my stitch marker box. And we'll mark it. And I don't have to worry about it. It's right here. Alright. 3, 4, 5, and one more. Makes 6. Tail in there. All right. Says, well, I'm watching you. But I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, here we go. And I can see right where to join because of my stitch marker. I can hang on to it. So they're doing all of theirs. They're doing all of theirs in single crochet. All right. Come on now, get your booty in there. All right. Marker. Working around, if it's single crochet, I gotta have a stitch marker every single time. It's really hard for me to see otherwise. Okay, so there's a little teeny round. And increase every other stitch. There's one. Whoops, didn't both of them. Get in there. There we go. Now I need to mark that one. And continue. All right. And six. Oops. It's so little, it's so hard to hang on to. Try not to make ugly faces. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do it again. So this time it's 3. There's that one. Ah. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Oops. 3. Boy, it's hard to see. 3 there. All right. So the third row. It's still a circle, not a hat. It's standing up straight like a tire. Okay. I think we may have figured it out. Okay. Yeah, stitch right here. Oops. All right. So that's 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. Oh, no, is that where I'm doing it? Yes. Oops. In there. Okay. We're still in around. Got it going in or out. Flat like a tire. Good. Good. Okay. Right here. 1, 2. 3, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting easier as it gets bigger to hold it. Keep my stitches where they need to be. And join. Yeah, it's easy to make extra stitches if you don't use a stitch marker. That is what I was doing. So, like there. Right, there it is. All right, put my back in there. Pull it up. So this is 6. I'm going to be writing my count down somewhere. I'll do it right here. I'll just note that. All right. Okay, so where's 6? Okay. Okay, stitch marker over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oops. It came right out of there. There we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And join. Work it out. And let's see how it's doing. There it is. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to try the double crochet because that's what I like the best. Let's see my little scissors. So we use these big ones. The sewing scissors. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're going to try it with double crochet, and I'll use my stitch marker because I think I was making too many. Okay, so I'm going to have to sneeze some more. What is me and sneezing? Goodness. All right, bye, Lily. Thank you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so there's my little circle. And 1, 2. And 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Enjoy it. That one. So this is 3, 2. I'm going to go ahead and put a stitch marker right there. All right. And 2. No, 1 row 3. So 3. Hi, Charve Heart. Good morning. We are crocheting during craft hour. 2, 3. I'm practicing making round circles, crocheting in the round. 2. I'm going to need to do that for a project that's coming up. I'm getting some practice in. And that's where I join. There. Stitch marker out. Let's see. Okay. I am going to go around. It's based on what it looks like. That's what it needs. Can you hear my dog snoring? In here. And here. It's a join. And that would go there. Now, have you ever seen those little popsicles on the stick? This is going to be a popsicle holder. I'm going to cut that tail off of there. All right, tail is gone. Here we go. I saw a kid eating one of those the other day. We love those. They're just like juice in a plastic thing that's just a cylinder, and you squeeze it up until it's gone. So this would hold one of those. We haven't bought any yet, but it's about time to. It's like our go-to when we come in from outside in the summer. We go grab one of those to cool off. And the orange is my favorite flavor. Orange and cherry. Doug likes the grape. Well, we like them all, but those are our favorites. I forget what they're called officially. You can buy a little package of them, or you could get a box of them. We always get a box of them. There we go. Yeah. So that's going to work good. Oops. Well, maybe I didn't need to close it. I didn't think I needed to close it, but I'm going to knock it right out of there if I don't. I don't want your stitch marker to fall out. I don't have much room here. It's a tight fit. It's a tight circle. And here. I'm going to have to get me a floor lamp over here so I can see better. I didn't think the red would be difficult to work with, but it's messing with my eyeballs to be able to see where my stitches go. So then the question is, where do I put these so I know where they are when we need one? I'm in the silverware drawer, just for ease of finding them. I can do one more stitch. That in there. It's growing. It's growing. You have a great weekend too, Charm Heart. All right. Stitch marker there. Oh, that's where I drew it. Marker out. Right there. All right, so I think my popsicles are they're about 8 inches long, so I've got a ways to go right up here to that mark right there. I'm almost halfway. I think one more row, I'll be halfway. Popsicle holder. All right, so 1, 2, and a stitch marker here. And off we go. I don't have to count anymore. That makes it easier. When you just go around and join, I don't have to count. The stitch marker helps me not make extra stitches. Without that stitch marker there, I would be counting. Hook back in there. And to my stitch marker. All right, there we go. It's staying the same all the way up. Can only do that with my stitch marker or counting every stitch. I prefer my stitch marker. Stitch marker. Start it. And go around. Right. Hi, Rose. I'll keep them in the freezer with the pops. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I'm going to make some different colored ones because the popsicles are all different colors, right? And I think that is a good idea. Then they would never be lost. They'd be right there, all in one place. One-step popsicle service. All right, and that's where I joined. Marker out of there. And here. All right, so that should be about halfway there now. Let's see. Yes, because I'm estimating they're 8 inches long. Unless they've shortened them. I haven't bought any this year yet. So there's that. We're halfway there. Ah! And there we go. This way our hands won't freeze. I'll be honest, we usually eat them 3 at a time. We don't grab one when we come in from outside and we're hot. We grab 2 or 3. And our hands do get cold. Our little fingers get cold. You have to keep pushing them up. So I'm excited about this. I gotta remember, you gotta make enough to share. There's only 2 of us in the house, but I probably need to make, I don't know, 6. That way we have enough if somebody else is here. They can have a popsicle holder too. No, growing up, we used to make our own popsicles too, out of Kool-Aid. And we will still save some water bottles to put and pour Kool-Aid in it and put it in the fridge, and then put those in the cooler, which will not keep them solid frozen, but that's okay, because what we do is we shake them and turn them into slushies, and it works great. It works great, and they're delicious. Rose says, handed these out in the hayfield. Oh, that'd be a good, yes. That would be perfect. All right, we're getting closer. Now I want a popsicle. I'm so excited about this. Doug doesn't know I'm making any. He's at work right now. Got up with him for a few minutes at 3:30, and then I went back to bed. And I slept till, well, the dogs woke me up at 8:30. I let him get a drink and a little bit of food, and then we all went back to bed. I wasn't ready to get up yet. My alarm was set for 9. Actually, trying to decide if I have one more stitch to do or if that was it. That was it. Okay. All right. It's looking like a popsicle holder. It's good. I think that's wide enough. All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So that's over halfway done. And I practice working in the round in preparation for some amigurumi projects I'm going to be working on. It took me 3 times to get this one right, but I did. I haven't worked in the round in a while. So I'll be working on these popsicle holders, and then I am ordering my safety eyes and my crimper tool and my stuffing. So next week I should be able to start on those. And I'm making a little mushroom, And then I'm making a couple of little mushrooms, and I'm making a couple of bumblebees. I think those would be fun. So those are going to be my first ones to work on. And then I'll go from there. I have a corner-to-corner afghan that I designed for Doug that I need to make. And I'll probably multitask when I'm making it. I had planned to do it over the winter, but the timing, it just didn't work out. So I don't know that I want to work on that during the summer, because when you do corner to corner, they're really thick and heavy. And I'm pretty sure I get pretty hot working on that in the summer. But I can just do it in stages and then work on something else, and then come back to it and then work on something else. So I haven't decided for sure if I'm starting that yet or not. I want to do a little chevron afghan, and I need to finish a lot of my works in progress. My whips, need to get them, and mostly for that, it just includes sewing them together, which is not my favorite part to do, right? But you got to do it to get them done. So I'll be getting them done. I will. I'll be getting them done. Well, this afternoon I've got to unpack this stuff and get it put away. And we're going to totally rearrange this room today, I think. If we have the energy. But thank you for being here for Craft Hour with me. And I always count it a blessing when you spend some time with us, either during our lives or watching our videos. Either one, you are always a blessing to us, and we appreciate you so very much. So I'm wishing you a wonderful weekend. Many blessings your way, and find something to smile about. If you can't find something today to smile about that's happening today, then think of something in the past that made you smile. And just remember to give yourself grace, and try to find joy. If you're struggling right now, just know that you are never struggling alone. I am struggling, and I know multiple people who are struggling right at this very moment. So you are never struggling alone. Try to always remember that, and hang on and never give up. Never give up. Love you all. Thanks again for being here.